What's going on, everybody? Today on GSPro here in the simulator, I'm actually caught up on all of my tournaments, and that's because I've had some time off work. I don't expect that to be a regular thing. But in the simulator today, I'm going to continue trying to play through, I'd love to play through every one of Tekbud. Tekbud is a course creator here on GSPro. I'd love to play through every single one of his courses someday, because they're all good courses, and Tekbud's an amazing creator. But anyway, I'll get right to it. This one here, this Bahia Beach Resort, says it's private, Rio Grande, Puerto Rico, and that's a collaboration between Tekbud and another really great course creator named Pakman. But that's what we're gonna play today. I don't know what we're in for. Match settings. Yeah, I should have set all this up before I came in here. Red. We'll play a little bit longer than that. Friday tees. Yep. Mulligans are on when I'm playing on my own in case my launch monitor messes something up. 11 stimp. So courses at sea level. All right, yeah, let's get right into it, guys. I'm gonna pause you while I load the course because sometimes it takes quite a while. All right, and we're back. Obviously, you can see here it's absolutely gorgeous. Nothing less than I would expect from Tekbud and Pakman. But getting right into it here, first hole's 387 yards. A little bit uphill. Not trying to make an insanely long video. As you can hear, I have a head cold, but I did want to get some reps in today. Okay. Bounced off a few trees there. Let's see if we can get ourselves out of trouble here. It's not quite what I had intended there, but we're not even still somehow not even on the fairway. Oh man. This round is, I'd say, I don't know, it's going pretty normal so far, honestly. That was trash. Get in the hole. Okay, we still have to putt. That was unfortunately not a great shot either. It's almost as if we're perfectly flat here. Okay, second hole is 335 yards. Got some water, unfortunately. Let's see if we can not hit that water. Yeah, we're in the water. What are our options here? I don't want to hit out of that. Next option. Okay. what is going on here? What is going on here? Next option. Okay. I have to drop right there because there's, even with adjusting the ball backwards, I'm not going to get onto the fairway. I don't know what the hell is going on here, but everything is going left today. Maybe my club's too closed, I don't know. Seems like I've forgotten to play golf overnight. For a double bogey. So we're +4 after 2 holes. Let's see if we can salvage the round here at this beautiful resort. Okay. We did not hit into the water. That's pretty magical. Pretty magical. Okay, there's some danger lurking on this green here. Got a bit of a tailwind. Downhill putt, never liked those. Close. $164. Okay, we got some wind blowing real hard out of the left here. See, that one's going far right. I don't know. It was almost on the fairway. Almost. Definitely do not want to put that in the wrong spot on the green because it could go in the water. That was not a good shot at all. Probably would have been a better shot, but I think I lost my mind and forgot I was hitting out of the rough here. Okay. You just gotta have a short memory in golf, period. Another double bogey, unfortunately. Gotta have a short memory. Can't be living in the past. Okay, we gotta make sure GSPro's not aiming us somewhere weird here. We might be all right. probably gonna be wet. It sucks. I don't know what it is. I just can't hit my 3 wood. Some days I can, some days I can't. That's just a lovely little shot there. Good old GSPro. GSPro ain't gonna give you nothing. Stuff that would drop in real life will not drop in GSPro, if you haven't figured that out already. Okay, hopefully there is no water near us because that was a shoddy shot. And now we are contending with some water. Going for the green is, in my opinion, too dangerous. Pick the ball clean off the tee so you know it was low. Okay. Still isn't in the fairway. I would like to blame my head cold, but unfortunately this is kind of how I normally play here. Good shots and the bad ones. This is how I normally play. That was close. That was close. Okay, bogeyed out of there. Need to have, it'd be nice to have a couple of good holes here. You can see we're hitting right over some water. Should be fine though. Famous last words, right? It was a good, nice long drive. Just weren't able to put it on the fairway, unfortunately. 275. Three woods wanting to go do strange things. Yeah, I don't know what it is. That wasn't bad though. 53. Got some wind. That wasn't bad. Okay, downhill here. Wasn't bad. 402, 8th hole. Okay, I'm counting on my shot shape here. keep us out of the water. Maybe. Okay, we're good. We won't be on the fairway. I don't know how much I like. 0.9 left. Let's see what happens. Get out of that bunker. Pretty solid shot. It felt pretty good. Just, you know, we're over here on the beach. Smoked that thing, went coast to coast with it. Sometimes I gotta remember that these shots I hit in GSPro, I don't like some of them, but I'd be fine with them on a real golf course. So it's like, why am I so critical, you know? 150. 150 with some wind. What do we got here? Okay, they've got to get a hold of this ball or it might go in the water, unfortunately. Okay, we should be fine. On the green, but you'd have liked to have been closer. It's gonna play like 60 feet. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Sheesh. I will take those pars though. I wouldn't say the round has come full circle, but certainly don't feel like I'm doing as bad as I was in the beginning of the round. Okay, I don't like the looks of that at all. Looks like we got a little opening here. 88. What'd that drive look like? 225? All right. That certainly could have been worse. I will take that. I was playing the simulator golf tour, the tips tournament, and I've been playing it for probably the last month and a half or so. It's too hard. The green stimp is always super high. Tips obviously is from the back tees. And a lot of times I'm scrambling at the end of the week to even get that one done. Well, I guess what I'm saying is I dropped out of that tour. It's too difficult for someone of my skill level. I will admit it. Don't have time for it usually, and it just frustrates me. Yeah, I mean, that shot's about normal for me. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know if I said it or not, but I have a cold. Okay, if we do something dumb, we might be able to get out of here. I personally wouldn't want to be taking this shot on a real golf course as a right-handed guy. But it seems to have worked. Okay, what are we up against here? Okay, downhill is gonna exacerbate the break. This is a tough one. That ain't bad. What do we got here? 12th hole, 382 yards on this beautiful resort. Thank you again, Tekbud and Pakman. I always love your courses. Everybody else does too. Well, that's a bit overcooked. Hopefully it stops and doesn't go into that clearing. Okay, this is dangerous. I'm not even that stupid. Let's try to, I don't want to hit in the water. That's what I don't want to do. And this ball is going to want to push toward the water. That was just a bad shot. Closer to the hole. 65. Sometimes I can't remember if I'm recording or not. Today's been kind of rough. Get up there. Okay, my graphics card's kind of chugging. Oh, playing this game. Okay, so the launch monitor, I forgot to tell it I was putting, and so it was expecting a different, it was expecting to see something different, but we should be good now. Okay, got out of there with a bogey. Number 13's 358 yards. Oops. Okay, what are we doing here? You guys can see that's about how far my drives go. I'd rather put one in the bunker or on the other side of that cart path than in the water. We should be okay. We might even be on the fairway. Okay. And then we got a tricky little pin position here. It's right up against the water. Nobody wants to play that game. So let's try to go about that far. I know that's not ideal, but I would rather be on the beach than in the water. Okay, that wasn't a great shot, but it ended up going somewhere ideal, fortunately. Okay, 14th hole is 505 yards. Certainly not short. And again, if I don't hit where I need to hit and my shot doesn't shape the way it normally does, we're gonna be in the water. Let's hope that it does what it's supposed to do. And it is not. It's frustrating. Let's see what our options are. The options, none of them are good. Okay. I don't love this because we're trapped between the hazard and the OB. Let's see what we can do here. Looks like that one's gonna be wet too. Okay, out of self-preservation here, we're gonna re-hit, and I am gonna hit an iron. Driver ain't working for me, and I don't wanna take any more strokes. We're already at on our 5th stroke here. Okay. Let's just play this entire hole with the 7-iron because it's the smart thing to do. Okay, 135. I want to aim about right here. Okay, we probably could have used a different club there, but we're not in terrible shape. It is a par 5. Let's just try to get this near the hole here. Or completely blast right by it. That was not a good putt, but it's hard to putt off the fringe because you don't quite know how much power to give sometimes. And man, I smoked that one too. It's kind of weird when your ball rolls like it's going downhill, even when it's going uphill. But I did set my own stimp, so can't even really be mad. Okay, buck 38. That was a pretty costly hole there. Yep. Pretty costly hole. And then that went way too far. That's unfortunate. pop this up on the green here. Or completely go coast to coast. Okay, that seems like that was just GSPro punishing me. All right, that was a tough one too. Okay, 16 here at Bahia Beach Resort, private. We've got a little bit of area to play with without getting punished too bad. Let's see here. Okay, little worm burner. I honestly don't know what I'm doing to cause those. I probably rocked the wrong direction if I had to guess. But it was real bad. Yeah, you can see my driver. I need to not lean back. Should be able to hit 7-iron again. That was not a good shot, so we are lucky to be as close as we are. I don't see any movement. Okay, 179. This one's kind of tricky. You can play it smart, but it's a par 3. Should be all right. It won't be on the green, but it is not wet. Okay, not bad. That is what I like to call a huge waste of a stroke. And if I could take that shot back, I would. No mulligans. No mulligans. Oh boy, that'd have been, I don't know what to say. This is gonna be a rough little par 3 though. It looked like it had enough steam to go in the hole, and then it didn't. Let's get my little blocker here. There we go. Okay, 18th hole. Looks like we're gonna be able to break 100, fortunately. I'm not going to use driver here. And I think that, what was it, 16, 15 is a good reason, good enough reason as any evidence to not. I mean, that still might be wet. Oh my God. There'll be no winning done here today. Yeah, re-hit. As I was saying, not only do you have to know what club to hit, you got to pay attention to, oh, for the love of Pete. Okay. Holy shit. Oh, okay. Now we're on the fairway. Jesus. Okay. Win. Man, what a nightmare. Not a bad round overall, but we put 2 balls in the drink on this hole, and there was another hole we put 2 balls in the drink. I think it was 2, may have been 3. There was another hole we put 2 or 3 balls in the drink, and we're only at 19 over par. Well, we won't be when this hole's over, that's for sure. But that really helps to get your score up, probably where you don't want it. That was kind of a crummy shot. My short game is less than desirable. Sometimes it's good. Most of the time it really is subpar. All right, what do we got here? How long is this video? Does it show me anywhere? Yes, it's been 37 minutes long. Okay. Front 9 wasn't bad. Back 9 was not good. Let's see, 5-3. Yeah, this was really a terrible hole. These 2 holes were really bad. That was 5 extra strokes and 5 extra strokes. So 10 extra strokes. Assuming I shot bogey on there, that it's 8 extra strokes. Yeah, I mean, we'd have been at around 11 over par, which would have put us in the 80s. I don't know what to say. Let's move on to being done here. I'm not gonna make this a 2-round video. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm gonna pick another Tekbud course and make another video right after this. You guys have a good evening, and we'll see you in the next video.